In 8th place, it's the Vespa.
The Vespa is just a buzzy little thing. It's a sort of a bike, isn't it?
Get elements of chemistry where engineering and art kind of flow together in just the right combination.
It's the sound of Italy. It's the sound of Rome and Milan.
When you ride a Vespa, you're not just riding a cheap, efficient mode of transport. You're riding something which has so much street.
Even its name is stylish. Vespa is the Italian for wasp and was given to the bike because it looked just like one.
The Italians are very good at design, and then their designs are rooted, in, I think, in sensuality. It's all rounded, rounded edges. It's not a threatening machine. It's a kind of a warm and cozy, fuzzy machine.
Italy had been flattened during the Second World War, and so Piaggio, an aircraft manufacturer, came up with the Vespa as an innovative answer to the need for basic transport.
The Vespa was a brilliant improvisation using things which Piaggio already had or could easily produce. For example, the wheels of the original prototype were aircraft tail wheels. The simple two-stroke engine was a starting unit for large aircraft engines. And the structure, pressed sheet metal.
The Vespa is fascinating because it wasn't designed to be a motorcycle as such. It was designed by an aeronautics engineer who actually hated motorcycles. So all the negative aspects of motorcycles as he perceived them were ironed out of the Vespa. So there was no oily chains, there was no exposed engines. You didn't have to dress up in motorcycle clothing. You could ride it totally normally.
It was just really easy to ride. Women could ride it. People rode it to work. It was just a doddle.
But it wasn't that it was easy to ride that made it popular. It was because it was cool.
Celebrities wanted to be photographed on them. Pop stars wanted to be photographed on them. Piaggio understood about marketing. The scooter. You didn't say a scooter, you said a Vespa.
It's meant so much to so many people. After the Second World War, it got Italy back on the road. Then it became the choice of the mods in Britain, became a huge cult machine. And now it's back to being what it first was. It's a utilitarian vehicle.
I love my Vespa because she gets me around everywhere in London. I've always wanted a Vespa. I always used to see them parked around in scooter bays and things, and I always think, God, look how beautiful they look. I don't know. I just love it.
Scooters are still around. Scooters are still the perfect way of getting around town, and the Vespa was the first. It's just a genius invention.
The Vespa is undoubtedly the king of the city runarounds, but with wheels no bigger than dinner plates, this bike is out of its league on the highway, and so for that, it's placed